Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about a new physical quantity which is known as speed. Generally, in our daily life, we are using this word for motion, for moving. When we are riding on a bike, during that time, you are always watching in your speedometer. What's your speed during this time, and after some time, what will be your speed? You are always trying to increase your speed, and sometimes when the speed which becomes more than its limit, then during that time you have to decrease it also, right? In a racing also, the speed is a main point for the racers, right? So today we are going to study about that speed which is more important in our daily life during a motion. Then the question is, what is the speed? For that we have to just know that equation of it. What is it? The speed is equal to distance by time. What you have covered a distance in particular time gives you a speed. Like if in 1 hour, if you covered a 50 kilometer, then you can say that your speed is 50 kilometer per hour. Generally in your speedometer, there is so many integers are given to you, which is like a 0, 10, 20, 40, 30, right? 60 and something like that. Not only that, on that meter there is also a one thing is given to you, which is kmph. The meaning is that kilometer per hour. The meaning of it is kilometer per hour. So in something hour, in a 1 hour, what is the speed of you that you can easily achieve that distance? If you are going on a 40 kilometer per hour, it means after 1 hour you will cover a 40 kilometer. Not okay, that's not a point, because generally our speed is just increase or decrease per some instant of time also, right? But if you are constantly going with that speed of 40 kilometer per hour, then you can say that after 1 hour you covers a 40 kilometer with the help of that bike or with the help of that vehicles. Understand? So like that you can say that it's a unit of a speed which is the kilometer per hour. In 1 hour you have covered a sum of the distance. So according to it, per hour, it means hour should be in denominator, right? As a numerator there is a kilometer and denominator hour. Kilometer per hour. So according to it, kilometer is the unit of distance, while the hour is the unit of time. So we can say that the speed is equal to distance by time. According to this we can say that, right? In a daily life we have seen this type of unit for the speed in your speedometer, kilometer per hour. And according to it you can say that the kilometer is a distance while the hour is a time. And with the help of this equation we can easily define this quantity. You have to take time as a unit. Any quantity which is work as a denominator in an equation, right? It is in a position of a denominator in an equation. Then you have to take that quantity as a unit. Unit means a value should be 1. If you take a meter per second unit, then you have to take a 1 second. If it is centimeter per minute, then you have to take a 1 minute. And if it is kilometer per hour, then you have to take 1 hour. Means a quantity which is work as a denominator in the equation should be taken as unit of 1. In a 1 hour, what will be what is the distance? In a 1 second, what is the distance? In 1 minute, what is the distance? Something like that. So you have to take the time as a unit, and then you have to try to write a definition of it. Like a total distance covered by an object in unit time, which is known as speed, right? A total distance covered by object in unit time, which is known as speed. So here is the definition. A total distance covered by object in unit time is known as speed. So the speed is equal to distance by time. Understand? So here it is the equation of speed, and here it is the definition. Always think that the denominator should be taken as unit. So it is unit. And first of all you have to say about this one. A total distance covered by object. Distance should be always covered by object. Without it, it cannot be here, right? So the total distance covered by an object in unit time is known as speed. A total distance covered by object in unit time, which is known as speed. So here is the definition of speed, and here is the equation of it. The speed is equal to distance by time. Generally, this speed is denoted by V. Generally, this speed is denoted by V, right? So according to it, we have an equation V is equal to S by T. We have an equation is that V is equal to S by T. Why the S by T? Because distance is denoted by S and the time is denoted by T. So the V is equal to S by T. What is the SI unit of speed? As we have seen before that equation, that we are using a kilometer per hour for a speed, but it is not the SI unit, right? SI unit is for the distance there is meter and for the time there is second. So according to it, the SI unit of distance is meter, while the SI unit of time is second, and both are divided at 3. Right? The SI unit of distance is meter, SI unit of time is second, and both are divided. So the SI unit of speed is meter per second. So the SI unit of speed is meter per second. Okay? It is a scalar quantity because as you know that distance is a scalar quantity. Time is also scalar quantity. There is both the quantities are scalar. So according to it, we can say that the speed is also scalar quantity. We does not need to use a direction for it. You are going in any direction, but if your speed is 50, 60, 70, then it is only the value is according to it. You can say that just a value is important for it, right? If you are going in some direction with a 60 km per hour, after that when just you turn, during that time your speed becomes 90 km per hour. After that you are in more speed and you can be corrected for that, right? So you can say that its speed is a distance by time, which is a scalar quantity, or you can say that does not need to a direction for describe it, right? We does not need it, a direction. We just need a magnitude or a value of it. How much speed is it? It just depends on the magnitude. It does not depend on the direction, on which direction that vehicle is going on, right? So at here, the speed is a scalar quantity, right? So here it is the speed. A total distance covered by object in unit time is known as speed, which is speed is equal to distance by time, which is denoted by V, and the V is equal to S by T. SI unit of the speed is meter per second and it is a scalar quantity. If you want to find out the average speed, then what you have to do? Before it, just watch it. Whole should be watched by you for 2 to 3 seconds, okay? Just watch it. Now, we'll see the average speed. What is average speed? You have studied it in a maths, how to find out the average, right? If there is one part on which the object is moving, like that, okay? The distance of this part is 15 and is covered in 1 second. Another part is about 30 meters. Also take a 1 second. Then it's 70, 2 seconds. Then 20 meters, 2 seconds. And here it is 30 meters. 4 seconds. So according to this part, what is the speed? Speed is distance by time. Distance is distance by time. Distance is 50. Time is 1. So the speed is 50 meter per second. Same for this. 30 by 1, which gives you 30 meter per second. At here, 70 by 2, which gives you 35 meter per second. At here, 20 by 2, which gives you 10 meter per second. And at here, 30 by 4. So it's a 15 by 2 meter per second. Here it is the speed at average. If you want to find out the average, then you know that for the average, you always take like that. At here 50 plus 30 plus at here 50, at here 30, 35, 10, and at here 15 by 2. Divide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5. Then you have to take the LCM. LCM is 2. So 15 into 200, 60, 70, 20, 15 divided by 10. Right? So according to it, what is the answer? 100, 200, 260 divided by 10. This gives you a 26.5 meter per second. So here it is your average speed, right? So this one is wrong. You can't find the average speed by taking the average of all the speed, which is not gives you an average speed. What you have to do for finding the average speed? A simple is that if you want to find out the average speed, then you take a total distance by total time. V average means a total distance by total time. What is total distance? Distance is 50, 30, 70, 20 and the 30. Divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 70 plus 30, 100, 200. 200 by 10. 0, 0 cancel out and it gives you 20 meter per second. So our average speed is 20 meter per second, not a 26.5. When you take the arithmetic average, or you can say it a mathematical average, during that time your answer is different, which is not the right. For finding the average speed, you have to take a total distance by total time. You can't take the average of all the speeds, right? So you have to take this equation at here. So according to it, the ratio of total distance by total time is known as average speed, which is VAV equals to total distance by total time. Okay, so like that you can easily find out the average speed. Okay, there is one sum is given to you. Example, I don't know what is that. I think 8.1 or 8.2. There is one example. Okay, 8.1. Okay, in which the one person who is there, I don't know exactly because I don't does not have a book right now, right? So one person or an object is moving for a 6 meter in 2 seconds. That person is walking, covers a 6 meter in 2 seconds. After that, it covers 4 meter in another 2 seconds. What will be its average speed? Okay, this one can be also different for it. I am just giving you the example. Okay, you have to write down according to your book, which gives you an example 8.1 or something like that. Okay, so that is the values are given to you, and according to it, you have to find out the average speed. Okay, the sum which is given to you in your book, according to it, you have to find out the average speed. I don't know exactly because I doesn't have a book right now. Okay, so the person is walking 6 meter in 2 seconds and covers 4 meter in another 2 seconds. what will be the average speed? For that you have to first of all write down the distance. What is the distance? That is 6 meter. And what is the time for it? It is a 2 seconds. It goes another 4 meter in 2 seconds. So S is equal to 6 meter, S is equal to 4 meter. It's not possible. So S1, T1, S2, T2. Now you have to find out the V average. V average is equal to total distance by total time. So what is the total distance? Is equal to S1 plus S2, while the time is T1 plus T2. S1 is 6, S2 is 4, T1 is 2, T2 is 2. 6 plus 4, 10 by 4, right? 4 to the 8. 2.2, 22 meter per second. So here it is the average speed of that person. Oh sorry, 2.5 meter per second, right? So here you can easily find out the average speed of that person. Okay, you have to write down like that. Okay, whatever the value is given to you, just say it for 2 to 3 seconds. Now, the another one will see in the next